Shalonda. When I walked into the room, I immediately noticed it. He'd been in the hospital for nearly a month, yet every day when we came to see him, there was no one there but him. And not just that, there weren't any signs of anyone else having been there either. Nope. I'd asked the nurses if they'd seen anyone, and each time they'd say the same thing. "We haven't seen any family at all, Dr. Manning." But this day was different. A lone flower stood proudly on the ledge in his room, just demanding to be noticed. I felt my heart leap. Me. "Sir, I love your flower. OMG, who brought you that?" Him, smiling coyly and winking. "Somebody who's sweet on me." Me, playful smirk. "What? Okay, I see you." He laughed out loud. We did too. And it was the first time I'd seen him look content. Yup. Here's the thing. There are some patients we see who have plenty of visitors. Even if we miss them, they have the flowers, balloons, cards, Sudoku, word find books, decorating their tray tables and windowsills to show for it. But that's not the case for everyone. Nope. There are a lot of patients I see in the hospital whose windows pour light onto nothingness day after day, unless you count an unused cotton ball from a phlebotomist and 2 extra cans of Boost. Other than that, nothing. Barren. Day after day. Not a single thing. Nope. Does it mean that the patient has no one who loves them? I doubt that. Maybe those who do love them aren't in a position to bring more than hugs and concern, or even come at all. I don't know. Either way, it's hard not to notice, especially for long hospitalizations like his. But on this day, he was no longer in that number. No, he was not. Me. "You didn't tell me you had someone special." Him. "Well, now it ain't all like that." "But she real special." Me. "That's so sweet." Him. "You know what? It's somebody y'all know." I squinted an eye. Before I could ask more questions, he lifted up his arm and pointed. I followed the direction of that fingertip and landed squarely on my intern. Her cheeks immediately flushed a bright crimson. Me. "Wow. You brought this for your patient?" Intern, nodding silently. "Wow." She didn't have to say why. It was obvious. He was one of the ones with the empty windowsills, and he was her patient. I blinked a couple of times to try to keep from getting emotional. See, we'd never talked about it. But like me, she took inventory too. She sure did. Me. "Lovely." Him. "Yeah, but I got to name her. I ain't gave her no name yet." Me. Picks up pot and wrinkles nose. Him. "I want her name to be something pretty. Maybe old school. Like out the Old Testament or something." He beamed at his doctor. Me. What about Esther or Ruth? Ooh, or Naomi." Intern. "Naomi is pretty." Him. "Yeah, that is nice." Stares at potted flower a few more moments. "You know what I just thought though?" Silence. Him. "Shalonda. What you think about that name? Shalonda." Me. "I like it, but I'm not so sure I remember that book in the Old Testament, sir." Him. "But what y'all think?" Me. The more I look at her, the more I agree." Patient and entire team admire the plant in his hand. Him. "Shalonda." Team. "Shalonda." He looked over at Shalonda and then at Megan, his intern, his doctor, who'd given her to him. His jaundiced eyes seemed to become tearful, then very content. And that was pretty much the end of the encounter. It remains one of the most beautiful exchanges I've ever witnessed. And every day for the rest of the hospitalization, We rounded first on him and then on Shalonda. We sure did. And you know what? Both of them blossomed over that time too. That intern did too. And it was perfect. Damn, it was. So that patient and Shalonda got discharged a few days later. They sure did. And both of them could not have been happier. That was several years ago. But with permission, I took Shalonda's photo because I didn't want to forget her or that kind gesture from Megan, ever. So why tell this story? Because we hear it all the time. This generation doesn't care like we did. Blah, blah, blah. Listen, man, patient care is always evolving. But with patient caring, there is nothing new under the sun. Nothing. Thank you, Megan. And Shalonda too.